If you're currently doing research into which grounding product is best for you, I wanted to make this quick video today to help you understand the pros and cons of all the different types of grounding products on the market. I know as a consumer, it's incredibly hard to know what's best. There's silver, stainless steel, polyurethane, there's 5% of this, 30% of that. One goes under your bed sheet, one you have to lay on directly. There's just so many different things. So I'm gonna try to help you break it down really quickly today. When you're looking at grounding products, the three main things you should look for are conductivity. So which one is going to effectively allow you to ground the most and the best? Comfort. Should it go under your current fitted sheet? Should it go on top? What's going to be the most comfortable for your situation? And then longevity. So what's going to last you the longest amount of time and get you the most bang for buck with your purchase. I'm going to look at the three main options on the market currently. So there's polyurethane, there is silver, and there is stainless steel. I'm now going to run some tests on the three different types of grounding mats so that you can see which one is most conductive and most effective. So you'll see I'm holding this red pin here. This multimeter is showing the amount of voltage or electricity that's currently running through my body. And when I touch the grounding products, that will reduce, and essentially that electricity is leaving my body as I become grounded. So the polyurethane, you'll see it drops to about 0.4, pretty good. The silver grounding sheet drops to about 0.18, 0.19, 0.17. Now let's test the stainless steel grounding sheet. And you'll see it drops down to almost 0.01, so much more conductive and effective. The other thing you need to be really wary of as a consumer is the type of cord that comes with your grounding product. So this is one of our competitors' cords, and I'm going to show you the difference in effectiveness when I test it. I'm just going to plug it in here, and I'm putting my hand on the exact same grounding sheet that I put on before, and you'll see the reading's gone to 0.05, 0.04. So previously when I tested with our cord, it got to 0.01. So this is really showing that the cord here is not as effective in conducting or carrying the Earth's energy to your product. This here is the polyurethane grounding product. So as you can see, it's a plastic which has little holes in it. Essentially, there's tiny bits of carbon in here, which are the conductive material. So the reason that I would say this could be a good option if you're looking at this is that it is fairly conductive. The reason I would recommend away from it is that because this is so thin, we've heard from a lot of people that actually let us know that it breaks down over time. So essentially it's a plastic, and over time it's going to wear down as you sleep on it and sweat on it and reduce its conductivity. We've heard from a lot of people that because this is a plastic, it gets really hot at night. So if you're a hot sleeper, this probably isn't going to be a good option for you. This here is the silver grounding sheet. So these are typically made up of 5 or 10% silver. So you can see these crossed lines here. That's the silver. So the good thing about silver is that it is a conductive metal, and it's one of the most conductive metals. However, the not so good thing about silver is that it oxidizes as it becomes wet. So because there's only 5 or 10% of silver in here, you do need to lay on this directly. So that means that you can't use your regular fitted sheet. You need to lay directly on this silver fitted grounding sheet. One thing to look out for with silver grounding sheets is that because you have to lay on them directly, you'll need to wash them a lot more regularly. So most people will wash their regular fitted sheets every 1 to 2 weeks. The more you wash it, the more it's going to oxidize. And also the more you sweat, or if you use lotions or moisturizers, that's going to start to oxidize all of these silver lines here. And over time, it means that it's going to reduce its efficiency and it's not going to ground as effectively. We have heard also that these little silver lines here can become a little bit prickly as they oxidize and you wash them more frequently, which becomes a little bit uncomfortable. This here is the stainless steel grounding sheet. So the key things with the stainless steel is that because there's 30% of stainless steel, 70% of cotton, because there's such a high quantity of stainless steel in there, it can go underneath your fitted sheet and it won't reduce efficiency or effectiveness with having the fitted sheet over the top, as long as your fitted sheet is a cotton or linen. Because you're not laying on it directly, it only needs to be washed every 2 or 3 months. And because it's stainless steel, it's not going to oxidize or break down over time like the polyurethane or the silver grounding sheets. The other thing to look out for when you're purchasing a grounding product is the cord that comes with it. Now, a lot of the cheaper products on the market are going to have this cheaper type of cord, which, as I showed you before, isn't as conductive. So it's not going to connect you as efficiently to the earth. We really pride ourselves on the cords that we create. So not only are they more conductive with a thicker wire, they also have an inbuilt 98K ohm resistor, which essentially is your safety barrier. If you have faulty wiring or if there's ever a lightning strike, it means that you never have to actually unplug the cord. That's your layer of protection that a lot of the cheaper products don't have. We actually have a lot of customers come to us after using one of these types of grounding sheets previously. The polyurethane, as it's plastic, it wears down. So the more you lay on it, it starts to essentially just break down, and eventually you'll find that the sheet doesn't hold together anymore. The silver, as I mentioned before, it oxidates. And as that happens, as it gets wet, as you sweat on it, as you wash it, over time, these little fine bits of silver here, they break down. So essentially, they lose conductivity. As I showed you earlier, the conductivity isn't really strong to start with, and you need to lay directly on it. So as it breaks down, it just becomes less and less effective. We've got a lot of customers come to us after using this for 6 to 12 months, and they tell us that it's not working anymore. The other key reason that we decided to use stainless steel, and 30% of stainless steel, is so that it can go directly under your regular fitted sheet. We've got a lot of customers who tell us that they really prefer to keep their standard fitted sheets that they're using currently. A lot of people invest good money in nice cotton, linen, or bamboo sheets, and so really like that they can put this under the fitted sheet and not have to think about it or worry about it. They don't need to lay directly on it. And because of that, it just becomes part of their sleeping protocol. When we first started the business, we did a lot of research into each 3 different types of these materials. And we decided that, yeah, sure, we could probably sell a lot of these silver and polyurethane ones, but essentially we wanted to create a product that we could be really proud of, that helps as many people as possible, and that remains incredibly conductive for as long as possible. So that's why we chose stainless steel. And yeah, sure, there's plenty of cheaper options. I'm sure you can find these ones for quite a bit cheaper than what you can find the stainless steel for. But we're really proud of this product that we've created, knowing that it's helping so many people and that it's lasting such a long time. So if you're in the market for a grounding sheet and you want the most conductive, most comfortable, and longest lasting product, we really recommend the premium grounding stainless steel grounding sheet. Not only is it most conductive, it comes with a 3-year warranty, a 90-day trial, and a customer support team that are here to support you at any stage. If you have any questions or any troubles at all, we really think you're going to love this product.